I'm Dr. David Bender. I'm the founder at Village Dental at Saxony. First of all, thank you for taking that sleep quiz. Today, I just want to talk a little bit more about snoring and sleep apnea and how potentially we can help you. Okay, so according to the sleep quiz, it appears that you or your bed partner suffer from snoring and or sleep apnea. It's very common. Listen, I have sleep apnea. I was diagnosed 12 years ago. My dad had sleep apnea. My sister has sleep apnea. It's one of those things that many people deal with and suffer with and don't get treatment, to be honest. So there's a problem with that. It's not just about being tired the next day or feeling drowsy or falling asleep after dinner. There's some more severe consequences of not getting treated. You're 3 times more likely to develop heart disease or strokes or just impaired cognition. Even depression has been linked to sleep apnea. So it's something that we need to address. Okay, so what is going on with snoring and sleep apnea and why are we doing that? When we think about it, when we're sleeping, our soft tissues in the back of our throat and the base of our tongue, they relax and fall back and can narrow that airway, right? And so when we snore, what happens is as the air passes through that narrowed airway, it vibrates the tissue and causes that sound. With sleep apnea, the airway is actually completely closed off and we're not getting any kind of airflow. So what ends up happening is our body will compensate by either gasping or moving or waking up or something to generate a change so that the airflow starts to go again, right? Okay, so there's 3 options to treat snoring and sleep apnea. One option is a CPAP, and you probably see in the CPAP, it's got the nose piece, mouthpiece maybe, with a hose attached to it. The idea behind it is there's a continual pressure of air that keeps that airway open. Okay, another option is something called the Inspire, and that's a surgical procedure where a device is installed in your chest cavity, and essentially you have some wires that extend over to your tongue, and the idea behind it is it stimulates the tongue and prevents it from falling back to close off that airway. And then the third option is something that we can potentially help you with, and that is with a mouthpiece. Again, the idea behind the mouthpiece is to bring the lower jaw slightly forward, which brings the base of the tongue and the soft tissues with it, and that keeps that airway open, preventing you from snoring, preventing the complete closure with sleep apnea. So as you can see, this is an example of a mouthpiece. It's 2 pieces, one for the top, one for the bottom. When you place it in your mouth, it snaps in, very low profile, comfortable, not a whole lot of material in your mouth. They made these smaller and smaller, but when you come together, you can see it has these wings. On the bottom, the wings will be in front of the wings on the top, okay? And so the wings are preventing that lower jaw from falling back to close off that airway. So that's what this looks like. You can open, you can drink water if you need to at night. It's not very obtrusive. Okay, so what is the next step? We have partnered with Arora Sleep, and they are the experts in making devices and helping people overcome snoring and sleep apnea. They made my device, in fact. So what I'd like to do is I'd like for them to contact you and set up a completely free, no obligation consultation to see how they can help you. So hopefully this was helpful. I tell you what, here's to better sleep, here's to better health.